Yeah.
Think we can take a look at quickly before we dismiss and probably reconvene next time is a two-dimensional list. How does two-dimensional list work?
I think that would
And
be a perfect thing to go over.
uh, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and open this up and proactively save it to the same folder. Today is the 16th, right? Let's call it
Yes.
two-dimensional list. All right, let's this program demonstrates two-dimensional list. All right. And we start by defining main, the function definition for main. And we can say create a two-dimensional list. That should be a comment.
Yeah, or C.
Yeah.
One word.
Well, let's say this is maybe a soccer team or softball team. Let's see. Let's just call it soccer team.
That works.
Soccer team. And instead of spending time building a new list, let's just copy from what we had before
Oh, good idea.
to save time. Now copy it, edit, and oops, did I just close what we started working on?
That's okay. We
Yeah.
weren't that far.
Let's use this and start with a new list. Minimize this, minimize that, and minimize that.
Perfect.
Actually, we already have the file because I saved it. Let me go back and say what is the name again? List. This is made the
Dimensional
16.
list.
That's the two-dimensional list.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me reopen it. We already have it. Except I didn't save what I typed in. Yeah, it did save. Wow, that's nice.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Cool.
so let's call it a soccer team, and it's gonna be that. Then we move.
All
This
right.
should move to the side. Huh. What is the drag and drop?
Ah.
It's not working. It just is. All right. So we have a two-dimensional list there. But where we have what we can adapt to be a two-dimensional list. So it's this one is one dimension, but we want to adapt it as two dimension. How do we do that? We're gonna do
square
this.
bracket that side.
No, it's just a regular, yeah, regular square bracket.
It's a square one, right? See, that's the thing is there's so many different parentheses that we use that it gets a little confusing sometimes.
Yeah.
But with lists, it's
So
a square parenthesis, the square box parenthesis, right?
So this is what it's gonna look like. So each one of the individual groups is enclosed by its own square bracket, and then there's a parent square bracket that encloses them.
Mhm.
You can have just 2 rows or multiple rows, you know. Let's call, you know, since the soccer team, you can say this is a defense row, this is a midfield, and this is the attacking row, something like that.
Yeah.
And then we can say display the list or soccer team this list elements which refer to soccer team members. So these are soccer team members, and to do that, we're going to say let's just use the keyword for row in soccer team. For row in soccer team, and for each name, I like to use easier to relate to words for that. And for each name in a row, so when you put it that way, makes more sense to someone
sure
who
does.
may not even be a program.
Yeah.
Say print each name, and then we're going to say call main function. And how do we call main? We're going to say if
Oh
if name.
Doesn't have to be 2 underscores.
Underscores, yeah. I'm glad you got that. If name
Equals name.
equals name equals main, then call main. So it's going to print each of the names, grab it from here. Therefore, each row in the soccer team, and for each name in a row, print each name. Let's see if that cooperates with us.
I don't see the running screen. Sorry.
Yeah, let me just hold on a second. Yeah, let me run it again. For each name in, hold on. Print each name. Soccer team equals it. All right, so we have an error message here. It has an issue with line 6 and line 14. It says it must be integers or slices, not tuples. Perhaps you missed a comma, so it's giving us a friendly tip here to find out what we are missing. So perhaps you missed a comma. So let's look at line 6 and line 14. let's visualize the lines. Line 6 is there. There should be a comma here. Hopefully that's what the
Oh.
issue is. Yeah,
And that goes outside the bracket, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, inside, this is the main parent bracket.
Mhm.
So the ones inside, just like a list or any kind of string or
Mhm.
any collection of data inside should be separated by commas. So these groups are seen as individual members of the main one with the square bracket outside. So they have to be separated. And within themselves, they have their child membership, which are these ones. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Sure.
Error is, I have to run it again to see. Okay. Let's see.
Member Lucas, team member Miriam, team member
Name. Let's see. Okay, now it's more separated to each person. You see that?
Yeah. How did you separate? Oh, with just with blank lines?
Yeah, just blank line.
Yeah.
It could be that this or the double ones, it works.
Right.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it displays better now
Does,
to
looks a
show
lot better.
the 9 team members from 3-dimensional list. Okay, any questions? I think
I have a million questions now. Not of today, but I feel
yeah,
like
you
it's
know,
all
in the
starting to come
subsequent
together, though.
sections we can address more of this concept. This is just the start, you know, kind of
Yeah.
stay curiosity, so you know what to read and research more, and then bring the questions.
Definitely
All right,
help bring things together. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anything else before we call it a day?
No, sir. I think that's good for today.
All right. You have a
Well, have a
nice
good
day,
week.
and you too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.